Good afternoon, World Wide Web. This is James, your favorite ticker picker, with a little update video on JetBlue Airlines. Checking out their ticket prices on their website, going from Orlando International Airport to JFK Airport in New York. Saturday, if I wanted to fly out today, $770 for a one-way ticket. That means the plane's pretty much full and there might be a seat on it. And they want top dollar for that last seat. Sunday is fully full. They don't have any. They couldn't get me there if I wanted to on Sunday tomorrow. Monday, 174 for a one-way ticket. 134 after that for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Obviously, those flights are not booked out yet. And then we'll go to the next. We'll see what the next week looks like too. 134, 144 for this Saturday is only 114. Look at that. Nobody's buying tickets for that one yet. And 134 seems to be the bottom price. So I'm starting to see, I'm not going to call anything a monopoly, but these people are cheap. I had no idea that they were flying people around for $134. That's unbelievable. This is Spirit Airlines levels. These are maybe a little higher than Spirit actually, but wow, we're going to check on Spirit's prices also. The reason they can't raise their prices up right now probably is because of Spirit Airlines, because Spirit Airlines will undercut them way too much if they do raise their prices. So maybe acquiring Spirit and being able to control the whole thing will definitely give them the opportunity to raise their prices up a little bit, $10, $20 per each way or whatever it is, higher than normal, and hopefully Frontier or one of the other little guys won't be able to be too much of an effect on them. But I see a future where they are going to take over Spirit Airlines and they will be able to get these prices up to somewhat normal. This is abnormal. The flights are more full right now than they were pre-COVID by 3%. They're not booked out 2 months in advance like the cruise lines were, like Carnival and Norwegian, but they have a lot more capacity too, and their flights seem to be filling up right towards the end. We'll keep a lookout on the everyday last ticket costs, see if they get cheaper or more expensive as the days progress. I think it'll tell us a lot, and we'll check out several connecting routes. And we'll find out how booked these things are. I guess we're going to know on a day-to-day basis. We're not going to be able to know, like in Carnival and Norwegian's case, that they're fully booked out through December. Stuff like that, we're probably not going to find out. But we will know day-to-day to day-to-day if they were booked out every day or not. Because they tell a little confessional right here on their website when they're selling the tickets, how many tickets are left on each plane. At $770 for a one-way flight, there's 1 or 2 seats that are vacant on that plane, and there's not many of them. And Sunday's fully booked. So we learned something a little bit about JetBlue, and we also learned something about their capacity to raise prices on both of these airlines. It just took out there is a niche market of cheap airlines, and this is one of them, and they're going to be able to rule that niche market. So maybe it is a niche market monopoly. It's not a real monopoly, but it's a lowballer monopoly. It's the battle of the bottom. I don't mind the battle of the bottom, one guy buying out another. And if they want to raise their prices afterwards, good for them. They made a hell of a deal on Spirit Airlines. They're going to get to control the bottom market. They're going to be able to raise the bottom up a little bit. They're going to become a more profitable company in the future. They got a steal on Spirit Airlines. And it looks like, Spirit had a high point of like $400 if you're booking that same day. This one sold out already on Sunday. It seems to be relatively cheap throughout the week, but I guess the proof is in the pudding. We check in every day, for different routes and different flights. Let's try a different one together real quick. JetBlue only. Sorry, hang on a second. Select your flight. Let me go fight with this filter. I'll bring you another flight. Hang on. All right, we're loading up a new price. This one's from Denver, Colorado to Dallas. There are no flights available on the dates you selected, but you can check more options. Okay, so they don't have any, they're fully booked for that. Explore more dates. Oh, their website kind of sucks. Wow, look at this. July of 2023. $419 a flight, $789 a flight, $669 a flight. This is in the middle of the week. $469 a flight, 7 seats left, 4 seats left, 4 seats left, 2 seats left. Wow, they are freaking rocking it. Look at this. Weeks out, $400 a seat on JetBlue. And is that even a very far flight from Boulder, Colorado to Dallas? It doesn't seem like it would be even a 2-hour flight. Maybe like a short flight. But wow, look at the prices. Look how many people are doing this route in advance. These things probably started out at $134 a seat and just started screaming upwards as the planes were getting full. Wow, that is some booked out material right there. Let's check out August. $379, $379, booked. You want to go to Dallas on JetBlue? You better wait and pay $190 somewhere at the end of August and September. Oh, are they going to give us some numbers? Look at that, $379 on weekends, $379 on Sunday. 2 seats left. You're flying in September. Good Lord. Okay, $229 a seat in October. Might be a seasonal boost. These look like the bottoms. Not many people have booked in October yet. I don't see any severe boosting yet. Wow. A lot different than the Orlando to New York flights. These are way more expensive, way more booked. And, well, the Orlando to New York one was getting booked also, but that might not be a popular route unless it's taking people from New York back home from Disney. That might be a popular route. And they seem to sell out pretty well just at the end. But these are selling out months in advance. Wow. Yeah, the JetBlue website tells you the whole picture. This flight sold out continuously. Just put more planes into action, I guess. They need to shift some planes over to cover these routes. 2 seats left isn't enough to fly on this date. Get some more planes in Boulder, please. Hello? Can we have some more planes in Boulder? Yeah. They got problems that they can definitely take advantage of and make a whole lot more money. Okay. So now we're looking at a discount airline with high-end, long-term, booked-out prices, and people are even just having trouble getting a flight. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to check more routes and more cities in future videos, but that was Orlando to New York on JetBlue Airlines and Boulder, Colorado to Dallas, Fort Worth, Love Field in Texas, Dallas. More videos on JetBlue fares and how booked out they are and for how long. We're going to keep these videos coming, and I'm a buyer in JetBlue already. I bought some on I think the day it crashed. I think it was Thursday. It went down 3 or 4 or 5%. I was like, oh, what the hell? And yeah, I think I'm going to go swamp in and get a ton of them on Monday. I like the way this is looking. I like the way that their tickets are pre-booked and prepaid for. I like the way that it's months out. I like the way we can verify it. It's just like a movie theater ticket. We can see the price. The price has changed, which is way better than movie theaters. Cruise ships might do the same things. They might be jockeying their prices up also. I'm sure everybody on a cruise paid a different ticket, kind of like the Titanic. But JetBlue, predictable, yes. Booked out, yes. Getting ready to acquire Spirit Airlines with a right side up balance sheet and a pile of cash, yes. Can they make Spirit pay for itself just by mortgaging a few of their jets? Probably. Yeah, JetBlue. This one's going to go nanners. Got a strong feeling we're going to see some good results on other cities and other connections. We're going to keep researching, and there's a general flight tracker too. We can see how many planes they have in the air at any given moment and keep track from day to day how many flights they performed. And we'll have some exact numbers with your daily JetBlue update videos coming on this channel and only this channel. So make sure you subscribe. Find out if this place falls off a cliff or if they're going to the moon. We're going to know first. We're going to know by looking at the seats and tracking them in a very good, organized fashion. And JetBlue Airlines, everybody, coverage initiated. And thank you for the user that recommended JetBlue Airlines. You found me my next Carnival. You found me my next Norwegian Cruise Line stock, the one that would just give and just keep on giving for probably another 20 bucks of upside. There's a $9 stock now with Spirit Airlines, could be $25 to $30. Could be way up there, and it could be a price increase. It could be a big windfall on the earnings of the company, and maybe airlines is going up. People are finally not scared to fly. 2020 sucked because they couldn't fly at all, and then in 2021, everybody expected them to be able to fly, but half of the states in this country that decided that they weren't going to be allowed to fly out of their airports and blah, 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 because COVID was far too dangerous. So even though we had a vaccine, it was still far too dangerous. So they still were screwing with their business all the way through 2021. That's why we saw the false recovery. Everybody thought it was over, and then everybody realized it wasn't over. We're back at the bottom, though. We're right near the bottom. We're right where we want to be. We're right at the point where COVID just destroyed this airline. We're going to check out some other airlines too, but the airlines are coming back inevitably. They're coming back. They're coming back to something. They're not coming back to we're not allowed to fly mode. I don't think that's where they're coming back to, and that's where the price is sitting at right now. It's an absolute no-brainer. I'm getting sold on JetBlue here. I'm getting worked up on it, and I'm going to also check out some other airlines too. We're going to check them all out. We're going to find the gems in the bunch and initiate coverage on a bunch of these. Hopefully there'll be some more that are not recovered yet, like JetBlue. Those are the ones I like the most. I like the infrastructure in place. I like to be able to verify fullness, capacity, how booked out they are, how far in the future, what kind of prices they're getting. And if anyone's telling a confessional, it's the airlines. Oh my God, they tell you everything on their website. You just saw it with your own eyes. And you'll continue to see it with your own eyes. JetBlue, everybody, we have a winner. High teen, mid-teen options. Go out a year from now. Why not? It's just going to go up the whole time. It's going to go up and then up and then up. And the more you got, if you buy 100 contracts really cheap, at a few cents a contract, you're going to find yourself with hitting the money, passing the money, going way past the money. And these 100 to 1, 200 to 1 shots, they show up all the time. And they happen on post-COVID recoveries like JetBlue, like Carnival, like Norwegian, like Royal Caribbean, who actually didn't get hurt as much, but I think you get the idea. Anything with an infrastructure intact that is now fully capacitized is inevitably going back up to where it was. Yes, they got some extra numbers to do, and yes, they're going to have to raise their prices a tad, and yes, they will rule the day. They will get through. And JetBlue is going to be the next one of them, I'm predicting, and even if they lose a Spirit battle, I still love this thing. JetBlue, everybody. More airlines to come, but definitely more tracking on JetBlue. Subscribe and like the video, please. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.